of Computer-Aided Manufacturing. I am Joshi, Assistant Professor in Mechanical Engineering Department at LG Institute of Engineering and Technology. Let's start with our sixth chapter, that is Robot Technology. In previous session, we covered different topics like what is robots, types of robots, industrial application of robots, and components of robots. In today's session, we will cover different topics like what is end effectors, types of end effectors, selection criteria of end effectors, and type of grippers. Now, first of all, what is end effector? End effector is a device that is attached to the wrist of the robot arm so as to enable the robot to perform a specific task. In the robotic world, it is generally understood that the end of the wrist is the end of the robot. The robot has the capability of moving to various positions within the limit of its work envelope. The robot is not yet prepared for the operation that it has to carry out. It does not have the correct hand. The end effector is the correct name for the attachment that can be mounted to a bolting plate fitted to the wrist. This attachment can be used for grasping, lifting, welding, painting, and many other applications. This means that the standard robot can be carried out a vast range of different applications depending on the end effector that is fitted to it. Due to diverse application of robot, end effectors are usually customized for the particular application. Sometimes the robot handles the part which change its shape during the process. In such case, the end effectors are designed as a multifunctional. The end effectors are classified into two types. First one is gripper and second one is tools depending upon the application of end effector. Now first of all, what is grippers? Now grippers are the end effector used for holding the parts or objects, including what you might call mechanical hands, and also anything like hook, magnet, and suction devices which can be used for holding or gripping. Grippers take advantages of point-to-point control, exact path that the robot takes between what it is picking up and where it is placing it. Gripper should be designed so that it requires minimum effort in order to grip the workpiece. This kind of gripper is used for mechanical loading and unloading, picking and placing of the parts on the conveyor, material handling, bottle handling, arranging the parts on the pallets. Now here you can see how grippers are used for holding the bottles. Now, in many applications, robot is required to operate the tool rather than handling the parts. In such case, tools are used as the end effectors. Tools are used in application where the robot must perform some processing operation on the work part. The robot therefore manipulates a tool related to the stationary or slowly moving object. Example of the tools used as an end effector by robot to perform processing application including spot welding, arc welding, spray painting, and assembly tool. Here in this diagram you can see end effector as an arc welding. In each case, the robot must not only control the relative position of the tool with respect to the work as a function of time. It must also control the operation of the tool. For this purpose, the robot must be able to transmit control signal to the tool for starting, stopping, and otherwise regulating its action. In some applications, multiple tools must be used by the robot during the work cycle. For example, several sizes of routing or drilling bits must be applied to the work part. Thus, a means of rapidly changing tool must be provided. The end effector in this case take the form of fast change tool holder for quickly fastening and unfastening the various tools used during the work cycle. Now, we will discuss consideration in the selection of grippers. First one is type of power source available. There are generally three main types of robotic gripper power source: hydraulic, electric and pneumatic. It is important to understand the differences in order to select the best power source for your gripper and application, as it can affect the efficiency of the gripper operation. The next consideration is method of actuations. Actuators supply the motive power for robot. Most robot actuators are commercially available components which are adapted or modified as necessary for a specific robot application. There are three commonly used actuators are hydraulic, pneumatic and electromagnetic. Next one is weight of part to be handled. Now design of grippers depend on the weight of the part to be handled. The next consideration is configuration of the part to be handled. Now next consideration is change of configuration of part during process. Sometimes the robot handles a part will change its shape during the process. In such case, the end effector are designed as a multifunctional. The next consideration is material of part to be handled. Depending on the material of part, different grippers are used. For example, for ferrous part, magnetic grippers are preferred. The next consideration is part fixtures, and the next one is characteristic of the robot. Now the next consideration which we will consider as a selection of robot. Next is operating environment. Operation environment is not only important for selecting a robot but also for selecting the correct gripper. Grippers are not all built alike and are not all capable of handling any work environment. The next consideration is location of sensors. Depending upon the location of sensors, different grippers are selected. And the last consideration is cost of gripper. You might find that if the best gripper for your application is too expensive, it is not economical to use it. This is why you should know the price of the gripper and its different options before going too far into your integration plan. Now these are the consideration in selection of the gripper. Now we will discuss about the type of grippers. Based on the method of grasping the parts or object, the grippers are divided into the 6 categories. First one is mechanical gripper, then hook and scoop. Third is magnetic grippers, fourth one is vacuum gripper, then fifth is expandable bladder type gripper, and last one is adhesive gripper. Now what is mechanical gripper? The mechanical gripper are the mechanical fingers actuated by a mechanism to grasp an object. The fingers are either attached to the mechanism or an integral part of a mechanism. In order to accommodate different part model, different sets of fingers can be used with the same gripper mechanism. The function of gripper mechanism is to translate some form of power input into the grasping action of the fingers. The mechanical gripper are used for holding the material in automobile industry and ports. For their different mechanism like gear mechanism, cam linkages are used. Here you can see how mechanical gripper works. The next one is hook and scoop. The hook type gripper has a hook for loading and unloading purpose, while scoop type gripper has a scoop similar to a big spoon for material handling. Hook are used to load and unload parts hanging from the overhead conveyors. The parts to be handled by a hook must have some sort of handle, eyebolt or a ring to enable the hook to hold it. Scoops are used for handling the material in liquid or powder form. Now the limitation of scoop is it is difficult to control the amount of material being handled by the scoop. In addition of that, spilling of the material during the handling is another problem. The third type of gripper is magnetic gripper. A magnetic gripper can be used for handling ferrous material. The magnetic gripper uses electromagnet or permanent magnet for material handling. There are two types of magnetic grippers, electromagnetic grippers and permanent magnetic grippers. Now, the electromagnetic grippers require DC power source and controller unit. Electromagnetic gripper are easy to control. In order to release the part, the controller unit reverses the polarity at reduced power level before switching off the electromagnet. Now what is permanent magnetic gripper? Permanent magnetic gripper do not require external power source and hence they can be used in hazardous and explosive environment. However, in case of permanent magnetic gripper, in order to release the part, some means of separating the devices part from the magnet must be provided. The next one is vacuum gripper. Now, the vacuum gripper, the vacuum cups are operated by means of vacuum pump. The capacity of vacuum gripper mainly depends upon the negative pressure created by the vacuum pump. Large, flat and smooth objects are difficult to grasp. Vacuum cup can be used as a gripper device for picking up flat and smooth metal plates, glass pans, large lightweight boxes. The next one is expandable bladder type gripper. Now, mechanical gripper apply concentrated force. They are not suitable for gripping the fragile object. The expandable bladder are fabricated out of the rubber or the plastic material. The expandable bladder type gripper are generally used for gripping fragile objects like glass parts from the internal surface. Now here you can see how expandable bladder gripper is used. Now last one is adhesive gripper. Adhesive substance can be used for grasping action in adhesive gripper. In adhesive gripper, the adhesive substance loses its tackiness due to the repeated uses. This reduces the reliability of the gripper. In order to overcome this difficulty, the adhesive material is continuously fed to the gripper in form of ribbon by feeding mechanism. The adhesive gripper are used for handling fabrics and other lightweight material. So this is what about the end effector and different kind of grippers and tools used in robotics, okay, according to the application. Thank you for watching this video.